Timmy, hurry. We've got to mix this dirt from the grave with the dust of forgetfulness before those people from HarperCollins get here. And then we'll sprinkle it on their heads and they'll forget all about me and my memoirs.
But what about Sheridan Crane? Timmy can't forget she's alive. Timmy! Huh? Sorry, Timmy's having a klutzy day. Timmy didn't know you were dead. You look like Sleeping Beauty. Maybe a kiss from Timmy would wake you up. Timmy and Tubby have to help Sheridan.
And if she were alive, Timmy. And I think it's mostly wishful thinking on your part. There's nothing we could do to help her. And the cement that Julian had poured in her grave is hardening even as we speak.
Timmy can't let a pretty lady die.
Shush! I'm trying to mix a potion here.
Yes, 911? Yes, it's an emergency.
Easy. The ratio of dirt to dust has to be just right.
Hello, police?
Are you calling the police? Have you lost what little mind you have?
But Sheridan will die if the police don't save her.
Forget about Sheridan Crane. We have enough of our own problems to deal with.
But Timmy can't let Sheridan die. She's as pretty as Jeremy.
Sheridan is dead, Timmy. D-E-A-D. Which is what we'll be if this concoction doesn't work. It's them. The people from HarperCollins. Oh, if this doesn't make them forget my memoirs, which you sent off behind my back, you and I will be on the road to ruin, Timmy.
I am Daniel Dwyer from HarperCollins Publishing.
Oh, and I'm Tabitha Lennox. Come in, Miss Dwyer. Are you alone?
Yes, we all stayed in New York to work on the book. I'm so looking forward to meeting Timmy, the author of this guaranteed bestseller.
I'm afraid you've been misled, Miss Dwyer. Timmy isn't an author. He's a doll.
A doll?
Yes. See for yourself. These are my memoirs and not for publication.
But you sent them to us.
No, I didn't. He did. And don't think he didn't catch hell for it either.
But the person I spoke to on the phone about the manuscript called himself Timmy.
Yes, well, that's my doll's name, Timmy. He has a very naughty habit of talking on the phone when I'm busy. But he had no right to send you my memoirs behind my back. Well, I hope you have a nice, safe trip back to New York, dear, and I'm so sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Wait, I get it now. I know what's going on here.
You do?
There's a character in your memoirs named Timmy. You said he was a living doll. Is he in fact your kinder, gentler side? Your alter ego?
Timmy's a lot of things, but he's not Tabitha's alter ego.
He's no doll. He's alive.
Timmy alive? Well, you're not the first person to think that.
But he is alive. I heard him speak.
No, dear, that was me. I'm an amateur ventriloquist. And judging by your reaction, I'm a darn good one at that.
You were talking just now?
Yes. Who else? You see, I disguise my voice to make it sound like Timmy's. Observe. I will now say Timmy is a living doll, like Timmy.
Timmy is a living doll.
That's incredible.
If you think that was good, watch this.
Tabitha's eating and talking at the same time.
Amazing.
Timmy takes it you like the book.
Liked it? I loved it. It's a rock'em sock'em, no-holds-barred, behind-the-scenes expose of life in a picture-perfect town, as told by a woman who claims to be a centuries-old witch. It's a totally original concept, and HarperCollins is developing a blockbuster marketing plan for the book. It will hit the top of the bestseller list before you can say royalties.
Speaking of royalties, Timmy wants 2% above the going rate.
I'll up your percentage of royalties as soon as you sign with HarperCollins to publish your book.
I've already told you, my book is not for publication.
We have a verbal agreement.
No, dear, you have a verbal agreement with the doll.
Don't play games with me, Miss Lennox. It may have been Timmy's voice I heard on the phone, but you just proved I was speaking to you all along. If you back out now, HarperCollins will sue you for breach of contract.
Well then, you leave me no choice.
You sign?
No, dear. I'm just going to have to make you forget all about my memoirs and any agreements you made with Timmy.
And just how do you think you're going to do that?
Well, since you ask, dirt and dust. Forget. She must. None of this can be remembered. Else Miss Witch will be dismembered. And dust. Forget. She must.
This makes Tabby fit with the taxman seem dignified.
I love the eccentric writer bit. It's a great gimmick, but save it for the book circuit.
Gimmick, my Aunt Fanny. I'm putting a spell on you.
That's right. Stay in character. Talk shows will eat it up, especially Rosie O'Donnell.
Timmy loves her.
Are you not feeling at all sleepy or a little disoriented, like you've forgotten something?
Oh, right. The papers you need to sign. Let me get you a pen.
Bells, why isn't my concoction working?
Here we are. Just sign on the dotted line.
I told you, Miss Dwyer, my memoirs are not for publication.
Such modesty in someone so gifted is most refreshing. But I guarantee your memoirs will fly off bookshelves all across the country. You and HarperCollins will make a killing off this book.
Killing, yes. Mine, no doubt.
Excuse me?
Miss Dwyer, I appreciate you coming all this way, but, alas, I'm going to have to send you back to New York empty-handed. No one's going to be interested in the ramblings of an old woman with too much time on her hands, and frankly, too much liquor under her sink.
But you are not just any old woman. You are a witch.
I prefer sorceress, but don't quote me. I have certain friends who get all worked up about such things.
Witch, sorceress, whatever. No one's ever claimed to have had a life like yours, having had a hand in almost every disaster of note for the last 300 years. Why, the bombshell information you have on Ivy Crane and Chief Sam Bennett and the other good folk of Harmony makes your book the patent place of the new millennium.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so.
We still need more tell or titillation for the mainstream media. It's what we in the biz call sizzle.
Oh, yes, well, I'm all sizzled out, dear.
Maybe a dance will help Timmy and Tabby find more sizzle.
Who asked you?
I get it now. I know what's going on here.
You do?
Yes, and what a great story it's going to make. I know what's going on with you and your doll, Miss Lennox. And it's magic. Sheer magic.
Try witchcraft.
Shut up.
You and Timmy are a great gimmick. The media will eat this up. Sales will surpass our highest expectations.
I'm sorry, you lost me.
Ditto that.
Come now, Miss Lennox and Timmy. You don't have to pretend with me. It's obvious I'm dealing with an author who has a dual personality.
Are you saying I'm wacko?
Of course not. If that were the case, you'd been locked up a long time ago.
Tabitha was in the psych ward last winter.
As you were saying.
From what I've seen, the part of your personality you call Timmy, which manifests itself in the form of a doll, wants to sign a contract to publish your memoirs. But the other part of your personality, Tabitha, is afraid to have her memoirs published. It's mankind's dual nature personified, but with a twist.
Are you getting any of this?
No, just a headache.
Me too. But on the bright side, at least Miss Dwyer has yet to figure out that you're alive and I'm a witch. Let's hope we can keep her buffaloed. Well, think whatever you like, Miss Dwyer. It really doesn't matter, since my memoirs are not going to be published. The book is kaput.
So you say there's still Timmy's wishes to consider.
Excuse me?
If your alternate personality, Timmy, signed this agreement, I wonder if it would hold up in court. I'll call legal in New York and see what they have to say.
I can't figure out what went wrong.
With Tabitha's track record, she'll have to be more specific.
I mean my forgetfulness potion. The last time I used it, it worked. Why not on her?
Because Tabby's supposed to use the dirt from a grave of somebody who was dead. And Timmy told Tabby that Sheridan wasn't dead. At least she wasn't last time Timmy saw her.
Well, whatever the reason, my plan's not working. We have to figure out a way to stop her publishing my memoirs, or you and I are doomed, Timmy.
This is your contract, Miss Lennox. Sign it, and I'll give you a nice fat advance.
Sign it, Tabby, sign it.
I am not signing this contract because I do not want my book published.
You drive a hard bargain, Miss Lennox. How much more do you want?
All the money in the world wouldn't make me sign that contract.
What if I give you a percentage of the merchandising?
No.
Okay, a percentage of the merchandising and film rights.
I said no.
Okay, a percentage of the merchandising, film rights, and a cut of the box office from the movie.
No, 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 1,000 times no.
Fine, you win. Forget the book. Of course. Your other persona, Timmy, had to sign the contract.
What's that? Timmy's a doll. His signature isn't legal. It's not even human.
You're welcome to challenge us in court, Miss Lennox. In fact, the publicity of a trial will do wonders for book sales. You and Timmy will be famous the world over.